Hello, my name is Matteo and welcome to my new YouTube channel. I recently bought 2 hectares of this wild land, covered by dense woodland. I chose this place because I wanted to move somewhere quiet, simple and close to living nature. This land has been abandoned for many years, but from the very first walk I noticed a lot of trash spread around the land, and with the time all of that will have to be removed. At the same time, this place is not only problems. Among the waste there are also beautiful things: trees, birds and simple signs of life. For example, chestnuts growing naturally in the forest. This is the contrast of this land, and this is where the journey begins. Okay guys, before I start showing you these 2 hectares, I want to tell you a little bit more about myself and about this project. I bought this land because I had a simple idea. I wanted to live in a more minimal way. In this part of my life, I live in my camper, and my goal is to be as off-grid as possible. I want to learn how to work with the land, how to solve problems with simple solutions. In the future, I would like to create here a small eco camp in the forest, minimal and fully off-grid, a place to host people from all over the world and spend time together. But for me, being off-grid is not only about systems, it's about how you live, how you use your time, how you relate to people and to nature. And this project is not only about land or off-grid systems, it's about slowing down, learning new skills, and living with less. Now, I want to be very clear about one thing. I'm starting from very basic knowledge. In my everyday life, I work online. I spend most of my time in front of a computer. So I'm a digital nomad, not a farmer, not an off-grid expert. I don't know how to use many tools. I don't have a strong background in manual work, in plants or in land management. This is all new for me. That's why this project for me is important, because it pushed me out of my comfort zone. And these videos are not only useful for me. If you are in a similar situation, if you feel the need to slow down, to change direction, or to learn new skills from zero, maybe this journey can inspire you. And if you have more experience than me, if you know more about land, plants, or off-grid living, you are more than welcome to share advice here on the comments. So this channel is a place to learn together, from mistakes, from small wins, and from real experience. And there is something else that I want to say. Italian is my first language, but I have traveled a lot in my life and I learned 2 other languages, Spanish and English. I learned them mostly by traveling, by talking to people, by communicating. My focus was always on being understood, not on perfect grammar or very specific words, But now that I'm a little bit more older, I feel like that something is missing. I can communicate, but I want to improve. My English is not perfect and I want to be more precise, more confident. So making these videos in English and not in Italian is also part of that process. If sometimes my English is not perfect, please be patient with me. It's another skill that I want to work on. So after that, today I want to show you this land exactly as is it right now. No filters, no editing of reality, just the real starting point of this journey. So let's go. Okay guys, welcome to the land. In this part of video I will simply work around and show you the place as is it today. This is the main access road to the land. Before it was completely covered by vegetation. You could barely see it. And in the next video you will see this area more in detail and how it has started to change. As we move forward, the land opens into 2 main areas. On this side, where Bart, my camper, will stay. This will be my base camp. On the other side, there is a small parking area. This is where cars or vehicles will park. Continuing inside the land, there is a long road that connects the two main parts of the property. It's quite long and it crosses a very natural part of the land. This road links the base camp to another area that will be used later. At some point, you can also see animal tracks on the ground, most likely wild boar footprints. This reminds me that I am not alone here. This land is alive. Now we are entering the second important area of the land. From here on, this entire zone will need a lot of cleaning. There are a lot of brambles, bushes, small trees and dense vegetation everywhere. This is where most of the future social life of this project will happen. But before that, this space needs time, work and patience. The path I'm walking on right now runs along the side of the area. It allows me to move next to it without crossing the dense vegetation. This path is very long and follows the land almost to the end. And now this is more or less the end of the property. This is where the land finishes. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to know more about this project, please subscribe to the channel. I will post more or less a video every 2 weeks. Leave me a like if you like this video, and if you want to support me, you can buy me a coffee on a platform, Buy Me a Coffee. The link is in the description. So thank you guys and see you in the next one. Ciao!